Welcome back to Future Bike Zone. The 2026 Bajaj Avenger has arrived, and it's rewriting the rules for affordable cruising once again. For over 2 decades, the Avenger has been the go-to name in India and several international markets for those who dream of a laid-back, chrome-laden cruiser without spending a fortune. And now, Bajaj has taken things to a whole new level with the 2026 model, a motorcycle that fuses timeless design with modern technology, performance, and comfort that promises to take you further than ever before. From the very first glance, the 2026 Avenger looks like a machine that means business. The proportions are classic yet muscular, with a long wheelbase, low-slung stance, and that signature cruiser silhouette that the Avenger line is famous for. But this time, Bajaj has refined every single detail: the tank design, the LED lighting system, the exhaust styling, and even the seat contours. Everything has been reshaped with the rider's comfort and aesthetic appeal in mind. The front now features a new all-LED round headlamp with integrated DRLs, giving it a strong modern touch while maintaining its old-school cruiser vibe. The chrome is now more subtle, balanced perfectly with matte black accents to make it look elegant yet aggressive. The tank design, inspired by classic American cruisers, is sculpted beautifully and comes with a flush-mounted digital console that shows a lot more information than before. The new digital cluster now displays gear position, real-time mileage, distance to empty, average fuel efficiency, and more, all in a neat, easy-to-read layout. Bajaj has really stepped up the game in terms of instrumentation and electronics. There's also Bluetooth connectivity, allowing riders to pair their smartphone and receive turn-by-turn navigation or call alerts right on the display, a big plus for modern riders who like staying connected even while cruising down the highway. When it comes to power, the 2026 Avenger doesn't disappoint. It comes in 2 engine options, the Avenger 160 Street and the Avenger 220 Cruise, both updated with BS7 compliant engines that deliver improved performance and efficiency. The 160 cubic centimeters single-cylinder air-cooled engine produces around 16 horsepower and 14.7 Nm of torque, while the larger 220 cubic centimeters oil-cooled version churns out a healthy 20 horsepower and 18.5 Nm of torque. Both engines are tuned to deliver smooth, linear power with a deep exhaust note that adds character to the ride. The gear shifts are slick, and the throttle response is refined, giving the rider an effortless feel whether you're cruising at 80 km/h on the highway or crawling through traffic in the city. Bajaj has also reworked the engine mounts and exhaust system to reduce vibrations, something that older Avengers used to suffer from slightly. The result is a smoother ride, especially at higher speeds. The new Avenger also gets an upgraded 5-speed gearbox with better gear ratios, making long-distance riding much more relaxed. The clutch feel is light, and with the inclusion of a slipper clutch on the 220 variant, downshifting feels precise and safe. One of the biggest highlights of the 2026 Avenger is the suspension setup. Bajaj has optimized it for both comfort and control. The front features a 41mm telescopic fork with longer travel, while the rear twin shocks now have a 5-step adjustable preload system. This means you can fine-tune the ride to your comfort level or load. The bike just glides over rough patches, potholes, and broken roads without losing its composure. Whether you're riding solo or with a pillion, the Avenger's suspension makes the journey comfortable. Braking performance has also been significantly upgraded. The front gets a 300mm disc with dual-channel ABS, and the rear features a 230mm disc, both calibrated for progressive and confident braking. This upgrade ensures stability even during sudden stops. The tires are wider too, providing better grip on both dry and wet surfaces. The 17-inch front and 15-inch rear alloy wheels not only enhance the bike's visual appeal but also improve handling and cornering stability. The ergonomics of the new Avenger are one of its strongest selling points. It's designed for true cruiser comfort. The wide handlebars, forward-set footpegs, and low-slung seat create a relaxed riding triangle. The seat cushioning has been improved, and the pillion seat now gets a thicker foam layer with an optional backrest, perfect for long rides. The seat height is kept at around 730mm, making it extremely accessible even for shorter riders. At the same time, the ground clearance has been improved slightly to 170mm, which means you can now take on speed breakers without scraping the underbelly, something riders have always wished for. In terms of features, the 2026 Bajaj Avenger is more premium than ever. Apart from LED lighting, digital instrumentation, and Bluetooth connectivity, Bajaj has introduced a new Eco and Power Ride mode switch that optimizes engine mapping for better mileage or performance. The Avenger 220 Cruise variant also comes with a small windscreen that has been redesigned for better wind deflection and aerodynamics. There's also a USB-C charging port neatly integrated near the console, making it easy to charge your phone on the go. The overall build quality feels solid and refined. Bajaj has used better grade materials in the body panels, handle grips, and foot pegs. Even the paint finish feels more premium, available in new dual-tone shades like Midnight Blue, Chrome Black, Lava Red, and Silver Mirage. The Avenger branding on the tank and side panels now features 3D metallic badging, giving it a more upscale touch. Performance-wise, this cruiser still focuses on comfort and stability rather than outright speed. But it's no slouch either. The 220 can reach a top speed of around 125 km per hour with ease, while the 160 can do around 115 km per hour. The acceleration is smooth, the power delivery is predictable, and it stays composed even at higher speeds. Fuel efficiency has also improved thanks to the new engine tuning and reduced friction components. Expect the Avenger 160 to deliver around 48 km per liter and the 220 to give about 40 km per liter under normal riding conditions, impressive numbers for a cruiser of this size. One of the best things about the 2026 Avenger is its versatility. Whether you're a daily commuter who loves comfort, a weekend tourer who hits the highways, or even a new rider who's stepping into the cruiser world, the Avenger fits perfectly into all roles. It's affordable, reliable, and stylish. It brings that ride-your-own-way freedom to the masses. The pricing is also aggressive as always. The 2026 Bajaj Avenger 160 Street is expected to start around 1.45 Indian rupees lakh, ex-showroom, while the 220 Cruise will come in at approximately 1.75 Indian rupees lakh. For what it offers, a modern yet classic cruiser feel, comfort for long rides, advanced features, and solid performance, it's one of the best value motorcycles you can buy in this segment. Bajaj has managed to strike a perfect balance between nostalgia and innovation. The Avenger has always had a strong emotional connect with riders. It's more than just a motorcycle, it's a lifestyle choice. With this 2026 version, Bajaj has given it the modern upgrades it truly deserved while preserving that unmistakable Avenger DNA that riders have loved for years. To sum it up, the 2026 Bajaj Avenger is not just a motorcycle, it's an evolution of a legend. It's built for those who love to take the scenic route, who believe that the journey matters more than the destination. Whether you're riding down coastal highways, exploring mountain roads, or simply cruising through the city at sunset, the new Avenger promises an experience that's smooth, confident, and timeless. And that's your in-depth look at the 2026 Bajaj Avenger. What do you think? Does this new Avenger bring back the golden era of cruisers? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Future Bike Zone for more upcoming reviews, comparisons, and future motorcycle updates. Because here, we don't just talk about bikes, we live them.